Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pirate Man. I can't speak properly. Cool. And we are live today with my life and Tales of Vesperia, and I'm clicking on all the... Oh my god. Stop. I don't want to see that. Okay, cool. I don't think anything's going through the desktop audio, yeah?
Hello.
Was that an I don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, nothing. Cool. I just want to make sure I have Twitch on mute and I'm not like listening to somebody else. Play, yeah, cool. Yeah, I was first player last time, so you're player one.
And
The rubble spreads as far as the eye can see. From the looks of it, the land was once adjoined up to all the way over there. You know, they split a mountain.
yep. Where did Judy go?
Sound control, mic, design, cool. Awesome. Soundboard, yes. Soundboard, yes. Well, weirdly white bridge. It's giving near.
I'm telling you, the entire town kind of looks like the Symphonia town.
Which one? There's a lot of symphonies.
The half-elf one in the sky.
Oh, no, I don't see it. I see a bit of it, but not a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Did you change our character's positions?
Hold still.
What you
quick.
Okay.
What?
You kept repeat as the avatar.
Yeah?
Alright.
He is the general.
True story.
Innocence
No
is-
melon jellies.
Innocence is still my favorite, so,
You never even finished Innocence. That's quite surprising to me.
oh, that is my favorite, but I've never finished it?
I mean, yeah.
That's because I got lost.
I accidentally just activated it. Would be cool. But how can you know it's your favorite if it doesn't like? What if it falls off hard in the second half?
Maybe it's nostalgia.
It's definitely nostalgia. What do you mean? Was that for Judy? We have Judy now, right?
No. We're
Nani?
following her.
Okay, we just got an item for her. So. You missed. Estelle lost her touch. Oh man, Estelle. You know, Ada, there was like about 3 hours before I got home. No. 3 hours where he was in bed.
Yeah? And your dad had something to do and your brother wasn't going to keep an ear out for him?
Mom, why not? Also, my mom's home.
Your mom got home half an hour before you did.
You take a 15-minute walk. You can get something. And you come back and it takes 15 minutes. That's fine. Ah!
Prepare to meet your doom.
What are you supposed to be? A Pandora? Oh, spooky.
There's also playing Puzzle Land.
That's a choice on your end.
Yeah. It's a massive choice on my end, but a very good choice.
Well, all I'm saying is you suffer because you chose to then. Ah! It gobbled me. It gobbled me, swallowed me, dripped down the side of me. Wait a minute. Stop it. Stop. No, back up. What are you doing?
What did you just say?
It gobbled me.
After?
Gobbled me?
After?
I didn't say anything after.
It dripped down the side of me?
That is, in fact, what I said. Those are the lyrics.
Of what?
Wings and pizza.
The fuck is that?
It is the censored version of a song I cannot name without putting money into the swear jar. WAP? W-A-P?
Okay.
It's a song! It
Alright.
sure is that!
Oh, I do know you are.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm gonna be dripping down the side of people. Please, no. Ah! No! Oh, fudge.
She used it just as I canceled it. Because Estelle was getting ready to use one.
Oh
use
my
something.
goodness. It's awful.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Sorry.
Yay.
Negative. Yeah, but it's all only money. It's fine. Throw it out. Get out of here. No! If we open it again, do we have to fight it? Then open.
Pressing the wrong button.
Throw it out.
Let me.
We need to upgrade our thing. Now, can you res me?
Yeah, I can res you.
I need to not be dead right now. You pass the bottles. There you go.
My dumb brain went looking for an L and went to that. I went, that's the wrong thing. Let's look further.
It's categorized as gels, then bottles, stat items, and then miscellaneous. No combat items, I guess. We can't use that unless we're at a safe point. Game said no, I guess.
Don't get careless.
A tree! No, the tree ran me over.
I forgot how sucking it is to play Cult of the Lamb. Because I sit there and hyper-focus on it.
How sucking?
Yes.
As in it sucks you in?
Yes.
That is not my initial interpretation.
I was gonna say...
Stop, you make me sad.
I was gonna say absorbent.
I mean...
But that felt just as bad.
That's over.
I would have understood more, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Good job with the 3-3 sheet.
Thank you. But yeah, I used to become super absorbed in the game. But I played it at night when everybody was asleep and I had nothing else to do, so.
Yeah. Say, oh, full heal save point up there. Oh, it's blocked. I guess not.
Could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Could you be any weaker? We keep dying, Yuri.
My magic conquers forever.
Why is Yuri saying?
I clicked on it again.
Apparently. Like, why is Yuri saying he's gonna use an item? Aren't you, Yuri? Why am I getting a warning for player actions? That's not how this game works. I'm not done with you. Oh!
I didn't get it.
I thought Rita cast something, but we didn't get to see it. Red lavender. Hey, we're almost halfway. We're past halfway through the game.
Nice.
At least based off gameplay time. It might be less or higher depending on how good we are or bad we went.
You
Yeah.
are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
It's kind of hard to ignore, if I'm being honest.
I'm the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of blastia. What?
Oh, that's news. Thank you for telling us, since no one else seems to have done so.
Rita following
This
her.
was not a blastia that had been
She said the word Blastia!
been constructed in the city of Temza.
So they
Using
used
new type of
Blastia and that pissed
technology,
people off?
The Hermes Blastia.
Hermes Blastia?
Tell me more.
I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built,
That's the point, Rita.
I think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy.
Oh, that's the
They
problem,
were
isn't it?
intended to revolutionize the technology of Blastia.
But something went wrong.
The Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities
Naturally.
of air. The Airkrina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Just
That's
like
a bit
we
of a
saw
jump in
Cave
logic
Mock
right
and the
there.
Weasel of Katos. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
The Intellicheia realized the dangers of the Hermes Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Angelicaea fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
You think they listened?
Much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Entelecheia. Probably didn't talk much.
Or maybe there was another reason. But
this have to do with you, Junie?
Temza fell to the flames of war, and the
guess
technology of
she
the
comes from
Hermes
Temza.
Blastia was believed lost.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Emmett Hill, Gosperast, not to mention.
The Ceres Blastia on the Fiertia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia.
So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place of the Entelakea.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world all on your own? Are you stupid?
At least now Rita doesn't have to, like,
Hate her?
wonder if she likes her. Yeah.
Yeah. Why the zoom in? She's still shaking.
What was that? Paolo.
This guy fights with his nails!
Man!
It looks like we found our mark.
You will not pass. You're a person, aren't you? How can you defend a monster?
Didn't you get the news? I said nobody lays a hand on one of our own.
Guild versus guild is not allowed, remember?
Yep.
We were having a conversation over here. Butt out.
I can't believe these guys. Such scallywags.
You could have said something so much more, like, powerful than scallywags.
Yeah.
Even in pirate speak.
Have the hunting blades added people to their list of targets?
Nobody who associates with monsters can rightly call themselves a person.
That's not extremist at all.
Have you forgotten the credo of the hunting blades? Step aside.
I'm not in the hunting blades, remember?
Monsters are evil, and the hunting blades pursue that evil. But the Entelakea aren't evil. They were fighting to save the world.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job. They're here for the Apatheia. It seems you won't listen to reason.
Hey, I can almost see your eyes.
No intention of moving.
You leave us no choice.
Judith joined the party. Judith did not. Oh, we gotta put her in the fight.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I thought that's funny because in other games, if you just hit X, it'll actually switch the leader and stuff.
Yeah. That's why I've been thrown off.
I don't care what you think.
Because this was designed for the Xbox first.
Even if it costs me my life.
It's pretty
Alright, how much HP we got here? 71,000 versus her 57. That would lead me to believe that maybe we should hit Nan first. I'm gonna go for Nan.
Okay.
worse than monsters. They just got instinct.
Also, she does casting. Don't like.
So what's your excuse?
Yeah, go for it. Judith is going
I
for
love when they have conversations in the middle of combat we can't hear anything.
Right?
Already over limit, buddy. Hold on. Oh. Good to know her AoE. Her hitbox, if you will, is around her, not just. Oh my God, Mystic Arts.
Oh, hey, we saw his eyes.
Hey, you almost died too. Trying to block it. Like I said.
I was blocking.
Not from what I saw. They should hit you with the resurrection. Oh, Nightingale. That's what that is. No casting, Nan.
Stay away from our
Lights
healer.
here. Oh, good. I thought they cast on there. Like, oh no. Why did she cast magic circle on, like, healing circle on me? What was that all about?
I don't know.
It's like there's a lot of people that need healing that are not me, and it's an AoE.
I know I should be helping you with Nan there, but at the
Nah,
same
this is
time,
fine. Just tracking them both works.
Yeah, and I know I've done that in past games
I want
too,
to
where
do this, please.
I just sit there and attack the
Yeah.
other one until.
Okay,
Ooh, nice moves.
sure. Nice move, yeah. Eat dirt.
Oh, you got Nan.
Yeah, and I hit him with a fatal strike too. So very cool.
ahead and go
Oh, he's
over.
got 11,000. Okay. I'm about to make your life hard, buddy. I can't miss the card, unfortunately, but I can hit you with a bunch of burst. Never mind.
I'll fight anybody who lays a hand on my people.
I will protect Baul.
He wasn't even necessarily in that fight.
Nan, I'm sorry.
If we would have put Carol, I bet that would have been an interesting little tidbit.
Probably.
We sure have fought a lot of monsters.
Oh, is Bo's in?
Yes, I thought by now they might be more scarce, but
Well, the hunting blades have been
Sounds like something you'd think, Estelle.
If we could wipe out all the monsters ourselves, we wouldn't need anything like barriers anymore.
But why are there monsters anyway?
So that people
There's
can
a good
defeat
question.
them, of course. I think that's a little extreme.
well, that's the only thing they're good for. I wonder. There would be some good reason why they exist.
There's no use thinking too hard about it. Get started on that train of thought, and you'll soon be asking yourself why humans exist.
Why do humans exist?
Yes, that's a good question too.
Uh-oh.
There you go, making things more complicated, old man.
You had to
I was
open your
trying to
gabber.
get you to stop thinking about these things, not think about them more.
I wonder if this game is actually going to give us that answer. I don't remember.
Who knows?
What's happening?
I love his hair.
Baul is trying to evolve as an Intelakea.
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul, come on.
You can do it!
I don't like how she said that.
What do you mean?
Baul, come on!
She's not very emotional.
No!
Yeah, don't touch him!
Wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is
If you
poison
touch
to
him,
isn't it?
Judith will more than likely kill you.
Wounds isn't
Yeah.
your power, Estelle.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts. But you are different. Never lose that kindness. The compassion
Are you trying to tell me she's able to do things without, like, other than that? Or are you just saying
My
that her actual power
compassion for
is
others.
compassion? Because, like,
But it's like, what is your superpower even though you don't have actual superpowers?
she's the only person who can
Your
cast
thoughts are
arts
reaching
without
Baul, I'm sure of it.
Blastia.
All we can do now is hope for the best.
He'll be fine. He's not in danger. He's evolving. See?
Some monsters can evolve into Encyclopedia.
No, he was an Entelakea to begin with, but he's evolving fully into, like, his grown.
Amazing.
The way I understand it, Entelakea are a
Your
better
partner seems like
or
he's gonna
different
be just fine.
subtype of
Yes.
monster.
Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us. Of course we'd help.
That's right.
He big!
Christ. Oh, is he gonna get out of this small little cave?
There's a hole in the
Didn't I
top.
tell you?
Oh.
You got through to him. You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to
Mommy!
Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all.
Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It
I
won't be
might
too
die,
long
but
before
at least I'll
hunting
get to
blades
talk to
send
him.
reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
You have a giant
Skies
flying
are
dragon.
wide open above us.
Thank you, Patty.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking once we arrive.
The Fiertia, that doesn't work because of the Blastia being destroyed.
Yep. How do we manage to get around again?
Oh, we just walked. He big. His hair
No,
doesn't
but we
have
had
the
to
two
go
tones
back to
anymore.
Dangrass. Oh wow, he's attached to it now.
I don't remember. Oh, did they? I think they patched it up a little bit.
They put a giant freaking net around
No,
it.
like patch the Fiertia's Blastia.
Oh yeah.
They did like emergency repairs and then they made the way to Dongrass.
She's
Yeah.
sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over.
She's like, oh, we're safe.
Expecting that.
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
Yeah.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
You want to talk?
And I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish
Well,
talking with her tomorrow. You
She
should
can
let her sleep
express
now.
somewhat more than Judy.
Are you sure? Are we talking about the same Rita here? Judy is capable of telling people, hey, maybe you shouldn't be throwing people under the bus the way you are without them realizing. And Rita's like, oh, you're stupid. Jeez, Estelle, I don't like you or anything.
I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
I think that's called emotional constipation.
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own.
Which only caused one
There's no
problem.
getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
Very nice.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about?
You
my
mean?
man? You're past your prime.
What Judith was talking about before. Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with them.
If that person was still using the Blastia, even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth,
To the
someone
Earth.
like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Oh man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then.
Doubt.
I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
Okay, maybe not doubt.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
I know what you were going to say.
Not even
there.
that old.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah, it's not that old.
I know.
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core.
Cut.
It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
Well, you'd have to get it out of functionality, though.
What the?
Nothing.
Epiphany?
If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
Yeah, about that. There's no point in going. It's just a storage room. You can save the game. So we don't have to boss fight again?
Yeah. It's kind of an easy boss fight. I take it back, I take it back, I take it back.
I think it was alright. I think one person died.
No, nobody died this time.
Yeah, you died.
Oh yeah, I did.
You got res by Estelle, I think.
I walked right by her.
Yeah.
I didn't even see her.
Oh,
She
Yuri.
blends.
Because she's not pink anymore.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know. But after what happened to Belius,
That's how everyone is.
I
They
feel
do
like
something, they
Duke
learn. They
is
do
an
something else, they learn more.
Entotaleo who evolved to be the human.
you too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Or at least human form.
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time,
What makes you think that?
I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
I don't know.
There's only
Ah,
one
there's
thing
something
I can
weird
say
ab-
for
He was
sure.
aware of the frickin' village that's been there for 10,000 years.
What's that?
He's the sage.
No, he said he wasn't the sage.
Oh.
He said the sage had died.
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
But there's something weird about the fact that the Entelecea... No, that's not true. Judy wants to destroy Hermes Blastia, but she doesn't have all the info either, I don't think. Whereas Duke can cut air.
Yeah. He seems like he's from a time before now. Like a different era.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke
Taking
the
his
guild's
job seriously.
laws and betrayed us.
always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do.
Well, maybe she
Even
should
if
have
it makes
put it
people
together,
hate
like told people, but
Yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad.
she understands that it's hard for people who have been living with Blastia their entire lives and relying on it to see where the difference between regular Blastia and...
Okay, they're talking about the rule where it was don't betray each other.
Don't do anything to impede the guild, yeah.
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 I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh, yeah?
She's obviously going to be like, oh yeah, punch me if you need to.
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
The hell's Nan got to do with this?
He's been in love with her since the very beginning.
Different guild, different attitude problem.
Spoke to you, spoke to you, spoke to you.
Did you speak to Raven?
Yeah, I spoke to Rita.
Raven.
Raven. Yeah, he was the first one I spoke to.
Okay.
I don't know what to do now.
Patty.
Where's Patty?
At the helm, I guess. Oh. What? Not where I would have looked.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Well, she still has her binoculars.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air,
Probably just using to
we
use
still
it in the
can't see
cutscene.
everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
No kidding.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here?
Yeah.
Isn't that why Judy came back?
Hmm.
And is that why you're here too?
She's like, no, you guys are just
I don't wanna
practical.
be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
See something here.
She is very honest. Okay, I've talked to everybody.
Whoa.
It's been stuck in my head since I heard it.
What? Storm.
The entire thing.
Video's too long. Couldn't stream. That's fine. How could you do this, Ada? Why did you do this to me?
I am so sorry.
You did this. Why you do this?
Fuck me.
For real?
How did you even go up a slot? Like, why?
I didn't. I just automatically went to the first one, and then usually I bring it down one, but my brain just went, first slot's my slot.
Oh, well.
That's why I said we should have played on my profile.
Nah. We're gonna finish this game anyway.
I know, but I would like the achievements.
You get them anyway. Because you're playing on your profile using the controller. I'm pretty sure.
Talk to everybody, so now what?
Yeah, the first 12 hours of ExtraLife won't download. But the last 12 hours did separately, which is interesting.
Interesting.
I need to find a way while I'm here.
Morning, Yuri.
You could always try to export it to the computer itself and then try and upload it separately.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
I gotta go to my extension.
Look who's feeling better.
In the past, These slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal. An Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia. It was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen, it was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Of course.
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong
You're not
hands...
paying attention.
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
Yeah, Rita. Sounds fun, but Pharaoh might need to be convinced.
Try to understand.
Not to mention, she said that the Entelekea are perceiving Estelle as a disturbance.
A danger. Well, yeah,
I have
well,
to
she
know
touched
more
one of them,
about
they could go
myself
bonkers and they
take
die.
responsibility for who I am.
All right.
I don't think that counts as who you are, but sure.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said.
I think they
I need
can
to
decide
accept
what
that
to do. You guys just don't want
responsibility
to.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We're finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
Finally, our job is done.
That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
By the way, we can fly now.
Okay, let's go.
Yay.
This
Yeah, I
meeting's been
couldn't
a long time coming.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land
Interesting
on
that they felt
water?
the need to
Water's
voice
no
like
good
this.
either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
What?
Who knew?
Giant
That's why
sky
we're the
whale.
ship, right?
Right.
Can't
If you'd
swim
like to
at
get
all.
down onto the
Yep.
ocean, let me know.
How does that work? How does this?
Down there for us.
Okay.
But what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use
Is it because he can't
Bowl's horn to
like
call
breathe?
to.
So
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
Every Intellicaea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
so Critians and Intellicaea have
Communication. Alright.
telepathic communication.
Yeah.
We got to go back to the Sands of War.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Oh yes.
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Cool.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicaea.
Well, we've already
Here's
fought
hoping
one,
we don't wind
so
up
we should
looking
be
like poor
fine.
old
right?
Mount Thames the
No.
moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
I'm not
Why
joking.
should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
You're just like, no, don't make no mistake. I think we're going to die. The stands are down south. Blast it for. Wow. Wow. No. That looks like it, doesn't it?
This is the Sands of War.
I mean, that rock formation she was talking about. Pretty sure we gotta have Baul drop us off on it.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Wait, she was talking about
Did you not read? You didn't listen very well.
No, I listened, but my brain didn't register. It's a different thing. Vowels.
I'm pretty sure you can just press a button. Press L3. L3. There you go. There you go. We found it. The weird rock formation. We are ready to get destroyed.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he
We gotta
suddenly
check Judy's
attacks
weapons.
us?
We picked one up, but we never swapped
I
it out.
can't make any
Yeah.
guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
It's just a daily reminder of everything that happened.
I don't know that much.
Bet you it's because the air's gone.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
Beforehand, she was saying I already made up my mind about this decision.
She's like, I think I'm gonna die. Who's gonna pay me?
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
Yes.
I just
Remember
think
when
it
we
would be
said
hard on her to hear what he has to say.
she has emotional constipation?
It's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all.
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Intellicaea.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Wow, something that makes the Christian
Maybe.
different?
Right, Repeat?
Yuri,
No culture
you want to
differences
talk to
though.
Repeat?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough.
You think that would make the cultures grow so differently, right? You can speak to these like sentient monsters that are ancient, like thousands of years old, possibly, in their culture. But no, Critians are just humans with pointy ears and telepathy, apparently.
Yep.
Check the equipment.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Oh, leave that on, I guess. Oh, wait. That might be a new weapon because of the fact that, like, she was gone for a while. So check the rest. 629. Executioner's lower and gives her stuff. That's the new weapon that's better. And then Full Metal Staff is also lower and gives her stuff. So 662, what's her Executioner? 691. Okay, give her the last one at the bottom, I guess. Yeah. Cool.
I don't understand your system.
The lower stats go first so that they learn the abilities there, and then we can move on to the better stats so that we don't get tempted to just keep picking better stuff and skipping on skills.
Pharaoh, you're here, aren't you?
Jesus!
Insipid poison, you appear before me at last.
He's so pretty.
You use that same... I don't like his face.
Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh? By calling them names?
Just the ones that can kill me.
Reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
Wow, you want to maybe suck your own penis a little more?
Pretty big, don't you? Well, if you really want to fight, I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, shut up and let...
Yuri, no! Everyone,
Thank
please
you.
Wait.
This guy.
Right?
Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you...
You're no better! Chill!
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die. Please
True
tell
story,
me.
I guess.
I beg of you.
Yeah.
Autonomy and whatnot.
This was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crane.
So there was an air crane here.
But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see
Why is
are
his
the
neck so
results of too much air and its
What if
aftermath.
Duke used to be a child of the full moon?
Used to be doesn't make sense, though.
As to why the air ran rampant, the answer lies with the poison brought by the child of the full moon.
Huh?
The power of the child of the full moon stimulates the air crane more than any.
She's like a walking Hermes Blastia.
Huh? Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crane to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
When was that ever happen?
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the child of the full moon uses far more air than the Blastia. In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered.
So quit using your power then.
Such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just...
No, we could call it a cancer.
Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem
Is that how
consumes the
we take
entire
care of
planet,
it?
and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
No, there's gonna be another child of the full moon.
Eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are. As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me.
Yeah, that's a fair statement, though.
This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have
Yeah.
turning a blind eye to things happening around her.
Give her a Blastia with healing
she'll
arts.
surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a
Speaking
second.
the solid. Yuri
What makes you
is
so
unfortunately
high and
wrong.
mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
You're one to talk.
The anxiety of existence, for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world.
It's rough because I feel like Yuri is like weirdly characterized during this scene. Like he's super defensive of Estelle. He's like, "Oh, you can't decide." I think the statement, "It's up to us to decide what happens to Estelle," is false at its core because her actions affect literally the entire world. You can't just have like 7 people technically choose for them, right?
Yeah.
In theory.
Pharaoh, please listen.
It would be
important thing
unfair,
is finding
I'm
a way
saying.
to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects
I'll
of
do it
Estelle's power
myself.
reach their absolute, I will kill her as promised.
There we go.
You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before
It's
that
like I trust you
happens,
guys.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we will.
Ooh, say it with more conviction, Carol.
Settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before.
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait!
Okay, bye.
If formulas are causing the excessive aid, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
The intelligence.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past.
There exist those who have been here.
If any yet
Who
can
said
speak
that?
of what occurred in the days of
It's just that the wind is like covering up.
Yeah, which is why I was reading that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's people from the ancient civilization.
He's gone.
No, you said they inherited it.
Bye-bye.
Duke?
I'm thinking the village, but
Thanks for everything, Yuri.
oh,
Judith. You too.
No problem.
Yuri did not help.
What?
It's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Shut up, Yuri. Talking out of your booty.
He's a hypocrite a bit.
I was really worried there for a while.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation. Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
There was a sandstorm when he landed, dude.
Jeez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought.
I bet he led the
after all.
village to them.
Yeah.
You might be right.
I mean, we did see something fly down.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds
Though they
like
thought
you.
maybe it was the Intellicate and the Wyson, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Critia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Critian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Critia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Temza, and the birthplace of the Critia. The first Blastia also originated there.
I see, my memory failed me, but yeah, I think there might be more to the Critia than
You
just...
wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name
Miorzo.
somewhere. There was
What
a
a name.
Critian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
We can fly now.
Are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
What if...
You guys aren't going to solve that until the end of the game, huh?
What if the blue things that come out of their hair are their connection to the Antilochea?
That just looks like hair.
It does not look like hair.
What do you mean?
The blue at the top, yeah, but after it goes down, no.
It looks like hair. It looks like hair the same way their solid pieces of hair look on the regular characters. Look at the bottom part.
Kind of looks like wings.
Why was Kickstarter open?
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it
Look at
interesting?
Baul.
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore.
Yeah, it's got weird colors. None of the other
Still
Antilochea.
doesn't have
No,
much
look at the shape of all of his
It's not
fins.
as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
It's similar to the
Besides,
shape
That's
of
clearly
Star Wars.
hair.
They look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but
We won't forget
Like the
what
red and
Pharaoh
yellow
said.
stuff is here. I don't know
Relax.
that for her.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
Oops.
You landed.
See, if you look at his under ones, the top ones,
I still think that looks like hair or fur. Like weirdly.
But
It's
those
like
are-
textured the same way as hair and other things are. Like, you see the fin that's the solid blue, right? But on
Yeah.
the top half of the fin, there's like fur there too.
yeah. But then, like, I'm also looking at this, which also looks like it.
Yeah, so it all looks like fur there.
But that's a fin.
It's probably both. Actually, I don't think that is fin.
Where is Ospio?
On the main continent.
Boy,
It's the mountain city.
mountain.
Like
Oh,
it's in the.
okay.
It's where we found Rita the first time. Hoi!
Oh yeah, it does have a Blastia on the outside.
I told ya! I told ya!
Well, when I was going up as me, never mind.
On foot.
Yeah, on foot, it didn't look like it had it.
Pretty much any big city needs a Blastia, otherwise monsters just come in all the time. It'll be that. Not the red dot. The blue dot over there. There they are. You can see the dots on this map, yeah?
Yeah. But it doesn't tell me names, so I have to just kind of guess
Yes.
as to what's what.
It's been another long day. Let's
Day.
have a manhunt for tomorrow.
Day.
I second that.
Across the entire
How
world.
long
Day.
it's been since
Yeah.
I've slept in a proper bed.
Well, I suppose we can all
Okay.
stay at my place.
They did tell us that it takes 2 weeks by ship to get from the continent where Dawngrest
yeah.
is to get to where Nordapalka is.
Okay.
So by boat, that's 2 weeks.
Sure, it'll be like a week and a half by flight, probably.
Wait, there's
Less by
something I
will
want to
happens
take
to be
care
really
of first.
You mean me?
Carol,
You're fired.
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like
The
you
guild sounds like
decided
such a
what we should do.
subplot.
Yeah.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of the guild's pride.
Yes.
Can I have an M&M?
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
Thank you.
What do you mean? I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member.
Got
So
himself.
I gotta accept my punishment. Eerie?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us.
True
There's no
story.
way that can be for the good
That's
of
a
the
lot of
guild.
Well,
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To
Yeah.
be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
They don't get
Well,
punished.
if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do.
Rip.
That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
Punished.
You'd also be acting for the sake of the world.
Punished.
Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before.
There's only 3 people in it.
I'll give you that much.
there's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more
He might
relaxed.
switch guilds.
Carol, you're just full of surprises.
Because now that the person that he follows is
About
dead,
myself and what I should be doing.
I'm trying to like
I
somebody
might not
else.
have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
Just ignoring the rules. Nothing's settled,
I
dude.
just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as brave Vesperia.
You said the word punishment for 3 people and then just didn't name a
Sounds all
punishment.
right with me.
yeah.
You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I
Nothing's
suppose I can
resolved.
just put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, all out!
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
When you have more people, the rules are more important. But like,
This way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
We got 4 members of the party who were not a part of it. Patty could very easily join
Do
on
you
her
want
own.
to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
she probably doesn't even know if she's in a guild.
You still have to get your memory.
So, what about the punishment?
There we go. Thank you, Raven.
I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Kimor.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys
I
are
wasn't
weird.
sure at first what was
You guys are
right,
very
what was
weird.
wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Figure it out yourself.
I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Your punishment is boring
Yeah.
research in detail.
To fresh
Okay.
starts.
I mean, for at least 2 of them? That's a good punishment.
It's funny because Carol obviously is like, when you give a punishment, but I don't really care that you guys did these things. Like, why give a punishment at all?
Yeah. But at the same time, like,
You guys have something nice. It's a SPECIAL flag. Something special what happens if you use it.
but like for Judy and Yuri, who are both very physical based, doing research.
Yuri's never said anything about how it's a problem.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
What?
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you were still you.
What are they talking
I'm still
about?
me.
I have no
Our
idea.
paths are the same. I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
That was a conversation that meant nothing to me.
They were very cryptic.
It's a throwback to another conversation they had early on, but I don't remember what it was.
Me neither.
Operating rate of our blaster has been very high lately. Air control is going well, and research is proceeding smoothly. No, blast you bad. Ixnay on the Lastia Bay. Your body blaster has an interesting color. You must use your body blaster quite a bit since it has grown so much. The other words.
I feel so bad that I messed up.
Good day. Do you want to learn about synthesizing? No. Our business is in shambles. What do you mean? That's the end. It's just a bookshelf.
There's somebody up there.
Why are you charging me to lie down on a bookshelf?
Huh.
More doing now solving all the research results. Zaphius.
Oh my god, there's a crit. I feel
You're
stupid.
searching for Miorzo? That's the name of the city that they talk about in the Cridian legends. That's all I know.
Dang.
I don't know where it is, and even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good to tell it to someone other than a Cridian.
Swap in Judy.
Good day,
Good day, my sister.
Judith.
I'm Tort.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Miorzo is located, and how I can get there.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
That is an acceptable reason. But I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
No!
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the heavens.
What?
Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Miorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Cridian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Cridians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorza.
Yay belt.
A bell?
Is it like the flute from Tales of
It is
Symphonia?
hidden in one of the
Probably.
southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cridians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And?
A dog?
What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax.
Should
You
not shoot
humans
him.
are always so impatient.
Should not give him food. He'll come bug us when we eat.
Once you have the bell, you must travel to Egathor Forest.
The Agathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? Heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Cridians is located there. So that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however,
A problem?
yes. Egathor Forest is being devastated by a mysterious
Yay.
group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo,
No.
we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
What are you looking up?
May the road
Nothing.
rise up to meet you,
There's some
sister.
push stuff going on.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
How are the elections going?
Not checking.
Okay.
Won't be over before like 1 a.m.
I saw a video that actually explains
find
the
out
U.S.
anything?
legal system, like their voting
The election
system.
system, yeah.
It's so dumb. Like, they have people who vote for each state, and then if you get the most seats in that state, but then they, after, like, you're still not elected though, you have to then go through the process of a small group of people pick who gets to be elected.
I will not understand it or ever understand it, and I don't particularly care. I think that
It was explained in a really simple way because it was somebody going like Canada
I'm so
talking
sorry.
to the US and the US explaining it to Canada and then Canada being like, why?
We've got a lead in a place called Egathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Miorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Miorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps
Well, that
we
research
should
was
get
exhausting
some
right
rest
now.
before leaving.
But
We don't really have a choice.
All right. Then
Carol's
I
already
can
out.
walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really... Hey, she's gone all...
What?
What was that
I
sound?
think that was the door opening, but it sounded like she ran off Sonic style.
Yeah!
let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
For real? So she's no longer in our party.
She was already out of it, but yeah. She just pew!
Pew pew! Did we go up here last time?
Mm-hmm.
We did?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. We did indeed. Besides, this game doesn't have discoveries.
Huh?
Tales of Graces had discoveries.
Oh, right. I don't care about that. I was just looking to see if there's any chest we
Discoveries means skits. Patty.
Patty.
I was like, why are you just walking by her? Where are you
So,
going?
Patty, did you find any clues about the Mare Stella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Ifrid.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Ifrid?
Huh?
Uh-oh, run.
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Ifrid's grandchild?
Yay, another...
So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me.
It's one of these scenes. We get it.
Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever
They're
defend,
in an
huh?
imperial city.
Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
No, Austria is
How can you
separate.
say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
What? No.
We're Brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
What kind of name is Siren's Fang?
It's,
Nerd.
You see...
Why? You gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifrid like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good-for-nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
Okay.
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You're Rita Mordio?
The way her foot's
Looks like
tapping.
there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No.
This interaction makes no sense.
Pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Like, you're walking around,
We should just let
trash
people
talk a little
say what they
girl.
need to say.
No one says anything about Ifrid.
Wasn't our destination a shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Rita is important because Mordio, but no one likes her here anyway, so why are you being all weird about it when she names herself?
She didn't even name herself.
He named her too,
Let's get
yeah.
going.
Yeah. But I guess it's part of
Patty's
Patty's
storyline is just so shoehorned in sometimes. I'm like, okay. Whatever you say, guys.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Like, I get it. People don't like Ifrid, but we don't know what he did. I was gonna say, don't fight things. They suck here.
Wasn't even trying to-
Hippionia. They didn't really give us a direction to go, did they?
They said south from here.
Oh, okay. That is not south. That's a little more south. Well, we're... Oh, that's the ghost ship. I was like, why is there a boat in the middle of the ocean? No, we're riding it. Red flowers. Was it the south side of Hippionia, they said?
That's where the forest is.
They did say it was a coastline, right?
I know.
I don't think you're on the same continent anymore. Oh, well, this might be Hippionia, though. No flowers here, though. Ain't nothing, no. No. Is that the continent of Hippionia is really big?
Okay, I'm gonna fill this out just so that way I can see what the fuck I'm looking for.
This is the main continent, so that's not it. It's either the brown one or the green one to your left. To the left of the map right now.
That looks like a forest down there.
continent now, I think, yeah. I mean, now that we can fly, it makes sense that we're set to another place, like a different continent.
Yeah. Okay, so this looks like it might be Hippiona. Unless, is this connected?
No.
No, it's not. Okay, so...
Alright, so get the map out of the way. Red would stand out against all this green.
Yeah. Red flowers bloom on a coastline.
Did they say coastline, or did I just imagine that? There's a building. It's in the books. It'll be called Synopsis. Yep. Not that. Don't care. Right, go back up. Bwamp. It tells about the forest, but not. What the hell? Oh, that's the one, yeah. Hidden on the Hippionian continent in a cave on a beach. Yeah, on a beach.
But it's in a cave, so maybe we should be
Oh, we still have to look for the... That building... This is beach, but like, what's this building here?
Looks like it might be the Hidden City.
No, there's supposed to be a door.
That might be the door.
That don't look like no door. Definitely not a cave, though. Beach with red flowers, eh?
Or something there, too.
Well, yeah, it's all... I mean, I'm not surprised it's a big old continent, but... No red flowers.
That's a tree stump.
That's for resources and such.
Although they're like, it'd be faster for us to just look. Do you realize that you're high above in the sky and that's not exactly an easy thing to do?
Is there anything in that mountain, like in the middle of that mountain? No. Bam, ba-da, bam. Turn around again. Like fully turn the camera. I see that patch there in the middle. There's nothing, no cave there. Go down a bit. Not down. No. Just looking for a cave on a beach now.
Yep.
This is where we find Lucretia in Final Fantasy VII.
Beach that I just haven't looked at. That's the other comment.
Yep. Head inland, I guess. Maybe we'll see some more.
I don't know.
Behind that mountain, maybe there's a beach. No cave, though. I gotta use the washroom, which is nothing new.
I do too.
Do you want to just call it a day?
Because we both need to use the washroom.
I'm gonna be in the bathroom for a while, is what I'm saying.
What time is it?
It's 12:21.
Oh, might as well. I don't think we're finding the cave anytime soon. Wait, what's this?
Isn't that the other comment? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll try and find it. Okay. This looks like there's something here. We can't see it from a distance, but can we see it from up close? We can't even go there. Very sexy. Very, very cool. I hate the camera angle, actually. Trash.
What if it's not a beach?
It said it's a cave near a beach, right?
Said it's a cave on the coastline.
No, it's a beach. Let me up! Baul! Brother, where are you going? This thing drives like Dookie. And I don't mean the dog. Cave accessed via boat, possibly. Not here.
What's that?
This here? It's a stump. It's mushrooms.
That's hopeful.
Yes. Synopsis. Okay. Cave on a beach. Straight up cave on a beach. Not cave near a beach. Cave on a beach. The heck is this?
There's a tree there.
Yeah, it looks like a forest. What is this? Wrestle this. I'll wrestle you. That was an attack on her part.
Yep. And a big boy spell.
I didn't know she knew those. We can't enter that.
We can't?
No.
So we're not supposed to be there yet.
Clearly. Oh.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Huzzah!
Have fun being Raven.
I would like poison.
What's interesting is that every time that we get a surprise character, everybody but the first player gets mixed up.
I think that's meant to be.
We're done.
By design, as they say.
Ah.
Alright, oh, there's no entrance, so probably can only enter with Baul. Or magically with another thing. No cave. Might very well be the wrong continent.
They said that it was south from where they were.
I will believe you because I didn't hear it. That's... I did not turn around.
Cowards.
Doggy?
Oh.
I am... Apparently I'm bad. Well, that's the thing, is I'm playing... Oh!
I'm just getting started.
The hell you are! Oh. Poison. Recover. Nope, that was not the right button. Use his triangle. I'll turn it back on. Go flying again, I guess. Who else is poisoned?
That is a good question.
Rita. Nope. I think we should check out the ruins just in case.
Yeah, sure.
You passed, they were right behind us. Right there. 'Cause there's a cave in that mountain.
Yeah.
And we can enter. That might be the door, though. Red flowers!
They're pink flowers.
Nope, they're red. There's another treasure there.
Where? Oh.
Guarantee you they're gonna tell us they're red. Can't believe it. So this is, as you were saying, the door.
Yeah.
Can we land inside the cave?
Yeah, because that's the only cave we've seen.
It's not quite on the beach.
Maybe we're supposed to exit out of it at some point?
Possibly. Okay, well, we know we're on the right continent.
Yep.
There. No, I checked that already, didn't I?
Yeah, we checked all of it.
Bleh.
I decided that maybe looking a little closer would help.
We can avoid encounters if we get that kind of thing.
It's true.
Death. Not. Do the thing. Yeah, but it's not the right death.
The sign of victory. Okay.
Okay. Oh, we just got something called Hippionian tree bark, just in case we didn't know we were on the right continent yet.
Yeah.
I guess you have to manually land it.
Yeah. So I get closer. I think we'd be able to see the red flowers, no problem.
Well, the only red flowers we saw were actually in the ruins so far.
They were pink.
Not if you ask the game, I promise you. The game's gonna be like, they were red. Because it's gonna be the same flowers we find in the beach cave.
Okay.
I'm calling it now. More powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking that.
Haven't yet?
No. Nothing. Nothing?
We don't have a glass here, so how are we looking around?
They fixed it, remember? They gave it repairs, like urgent repairs. You asked that earlier, too.
Right. That would make sense, though.
Bowling pace.
Come on, Bow.
I'm sick of this back and forth. Get there on your own.
Bow. He's so freaking picky.
He's like, nah, I don't fit here. I don't wanna. There's a lot of shallow there, so.
So maybe going here.
There's red flowers.
Yeah! We found it! We were going over it this entire time.
See, they're the same shade.
They're fucking pink.
This is it, right?
Renansula Hollow.
Tort gave us.
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be
Someone
hollow.
boarded it.
Out of the way.
No, Rita! Every time. Oh, that's not fireball.
It's open.
That was not the fireball spell she usually does.
Nope. And I love how Judith is just like, yep, walking out of the way now.
And she's like, I do not want to die. And Rita's like, I will not.
What kind of a nasty person does something like that?
What, board up the cave?
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Got him.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judith.
And we love her for it.
Yep.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
Yo.
You're scared of the dark?
It's
You
never
really
been a
are,
problem
kid.
yet.
You're one to talk.
He's got 2 years
Look
on
who's
her,
talking.
so. Thank you, Rita.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine. I'll go with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I saw the message from the teacher, and then I was like 2 minutes later, is anything going on? He said, clothing?
Yeah, I know. I saw the comment. I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna answer.
Yeah.
This looks like a graveyard.
Huh? What is...
I freed
And his crew.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
What are all these stones doing in a place like this?
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Pretty sure they
Maybe we
are.
really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here? Why?
I can't believe how many there are.
A lot of people died here.
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Cridia.
There's something written over there.
A name.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifrit?
Yes, but
Oh,
I
Rita's
had
being
no
really
idea
twitchy.
there could be so many. Patty! I never thought.
Never thought what. She's.
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. Can't expect a child to accept such
It's
a
like her
cold
grandfather did
reality at her
this?
age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But this is so horrible.
I'm going to look for the key to Miorzo. You all should stay here.
What? You're going by yourself?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
Scared of the dark was her immediate reaction when she saw the cave, by the way.
How much you want to bet she's a survivor of the massacre?
That was more than 10 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Repeat. Take good care of Patty,
Not
okay?
that she's necessarily 10 years old, but she's young. Oh no, what am I gonna do?
What do you mean?
Repeat left the party.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Judith's fine. Hello? I bet you that's for Patty.
Yeah, probably. It's marine based.
treasure.
There's also a pirate hat there, so that tells me that Ifrit might have died.
Or left his hat behind.
Maybe.
Also, this is Patty exclusive equipment. That said only Patty on it.
Oh. What if she's the daughter of a survivor? That Ifrit.
Why would she think she's Grant? Yeah. You cut Ifrit some slack. We don't have any proof he didn't do the Black Hope Massacre.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks like a dead end.
Maybe the old man was right. We really did come to the wrong place.
Sorry. I'm not trying to.
There weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if
God,
I
no.
take a look at that?
He did say that you could only get here if you were Crydian.
Illusion, be undone. It is I of the chosen people whom you have anxiously awaited.
Did that just come to you, or?
Oh, it's probably the ancient stories.
A door?
What? What did you do?
The Crydians possess
Scoot
an
forward a
ancient
bit.
power known as the Nagid
Just
that
enough.
can
Yeah,
read
that's
the
good.
information in objects.
Oh, I didn't look good in camera?
You look fine in camera.
I used that
no,
power
it's
to learn a secret phrase that would remove the
No.
enchantment that hid this door.
the shirt you're wearing.
Oh.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Crydian.
Now, let's go inside.
Welcome to the best night of your life.
But they said you needed a bell to open the door.
No, this isn't the door. This is where you get the bell to go to the other place to open that door.
Could this be the key for the door to Muir's
See?
home?
Bell.
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so this has to be it.
Why is it floating?
Still, why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
Were they
It's just a
Crydians?
coincidence.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
That's possible,
I
actually.
guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tord never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location? Is
And
that
then
really
concealed
all it
their
is?
bodies?
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for.
Yeah,
so let's go
that's
back
how-
and see Patty.
Kind of
Yuri,
weird.
Did Ifrit really kill all those people?
Maybe he did.
How should I know?
Patty.
That's the truth she was after.
Unfortunately.
Yes, but she wasn't at all prepared for it.
Right. Let's hurry back.
Downside of looking for a truth you're not prepared for.
Well, she thought he was a good guy.
She wasn't sure. Probably heard different stories growing up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rapide. We got what we came for. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you going already? Are you okay? I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Wrong? Why are you lying?
Cypher.
Cypher?
Can you come with us?
Cypher is the name of the character.
Could she
Not
be-
fancy. Could she be what? Finish your thoughts!
What if she's not Ifrit's daughter, but Cypher's granddaughter? And Ifrit just took her in because he felt bad about Cypher. Because he's obviously a pirate.
Cypher?
Yeah.
The hat might not belong to Cypher, but yeah.
General.
Look at him go! He run.
Come on.
I want to play in the water a little bit.
Are you gonna let me leave?
The exit's that way.
How do you know the exit's this way?
Because we just go, there you go.
All we've got left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Agathor Forest.
Yeah, we're not going there anytime soon.
Agree. Yeah, we gotta go. Safe.
Exactly.
Harry, I need to talk to you.
We can't be married.
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you now.
Hello?
It's time for us to part ways.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling with us anymore? No, that's not it.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about Ifreed, then...
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble.
Well,
Even
it's
if you
too
don't
late.
mind. Well, I
You're...
do.
Oh.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Oh, Rita.
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes nothing but trouble. Are you any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop you.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
we've come this far together. There's no need to hold back.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together.
Patty
Besides,
there in the desert.
you don't need to give an answer here and now, do you?
Postpone all this.
If you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in real trouble.
You're not. No, Bo's driving. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you
But
come with us?
when they are on the ocean, they can't drive the boat.
Okay.
All right. It's off to Agathor Forest.
Also, apparently they're not in the air right now.
We just gotta get rid of those
Head up,
suspicious
yeah.
guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
Worked really hard for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have to dock to actually be able to save it.
Knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
Patty's right there, guys.
She looks so miserable. Can I possibly
I think the
say
point
that?
is that she's nearby, but not with them.
Repeat. What's troubling you, Repeat?
Why was repeat in quotation marks?
The thing is,
Pooch is the best companion in times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
Yeah, 'cause I can't.
Alright, that's going to be it for today, folks. I hope you folks enjoyed. We are done with Tales of Vesperia. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some more Cult of the Lamb. We'll be back Thursday night at 10 p.m. with some more Tales of Vesperia. With that being said, I don't think I have anything else to plug right now. You know,
I'm doing my ExtraLife next week.
Ada's doing her Extra Life 24-hour marathon stream next week on Wednesday. I don't know when you're starting. 9 a.m.?
Yeah,
Probably 9 a.m. So go ahead and give that a shot. If you want to download, donate to either ExtraLife, my ExtraLife, I've got it here too. We haven't hit our goal yet, but you can always help out by going to the Twitch chat and typing in !ExtraLife. We have a team goal of $1,000, and we are at about 600 of that too. So the more the merrier, people. Have a good one. We're done for the night, like I said. Peace out.
Bye.